Another moment to take a look at from Trump's Waco, Texas rally. This time, rock musician Ted Nugent was performing before Trump came on, I guess. And I've said this before about Trump, but the only explanation I have for what we're about to watch is Ted Nugent is having a mental breakdown on stage, because it makes absolutely no sense. He's just ranting about all these different things. Weren't you there to play music? Why are you all of a sudden ranting? This is strange. And make some very bizarre statements. Take a look at this. Again, it's a rock musician, pro-Trump, presumably, and has some strong thoughts and delivers them in a very, all the marbles have fallen out of the skull type way.
I'm a guitar player. I have a couple demands. Secure my border!
You know what? We're stopping there. We're going to watch more, but how did those two dots connect? I'm a guitar player. I have some demands. Secure my border! Okay, continuing.
I have a couple really good ideas. Give me my tax dollars back. I didn't authorize killing babies at Planned Parenthood. I want my tax dollars back. I want my tax dollars back. I didn't authorize giving our military hardware to the Taliban. I want my money back. I want my money back. I didn't authorize any money to Ukraine to some homosexual weirdo.
Yes, you heard that correctly. He's calling President Zelensky a homosexual weirdo. An individual who's currently leading his country in their defense of themselves as an authoritarian power, is doing a brutal invasion and causing so much devastation, and all of this completely unjustified. And Zelensky is the one who you're going to go after.
I want my money back. I want my freedom back.
Also, does he not know how taxes work? Sorry, you don't get your money back even if you don't like how the government spends it. In part, Marjorie Greene, in theory, is paid by my tax dollars. I can't ask for that money back.
Hey, here's an idea. You might want to write this down. I'm a free man. Men don't give me my rights. God gives me my rights. And I don't need a man to give me paperwork for my First Amendment. I don't need a permit or a license for my First Amendment. My First Amendment is good while I'm alive, walking planet Earth without a permit. And here's a wild one. You know how radical I am? I experiment in self-government.
What on earth is he talking about? Stay on one subject, sir. Or at least explain one subject effectively before you move on.
How radical, huh? Here's another one. I have a First Amendment without a license, without a permit. I have a Second Amendment without a license or a permit. And it's good on planet Earth. Keep means it's mine, you can't have it. Bear means I had a couple on me a minute ago, but typically, oh, and by the way, another prayer for the snipers on the roof. I love those guys, huh?
So confused, distracted, and incoherent there from Ted Nugent. But the part that is really notable is the excitement that you pick up on from the audience when he makes the comment about Zelensky. And you saw this with Marjorie Greene's speech, and it is just really popular right now within the MAGA hardcore Trump base to be anti-Ukraine. Not, hey, let's have a nuanced conversation about how much support we should be sending and what type of support. Would this be something that would escalate the conflict? All of that you can have good faith discussions about. I happen to be on the side of, compared to other people, more support, but I think what the Biden administration is doing now is good. But you can have a good, nuanced, good faith conversation about that. But that's not what's going on. It's not just, hey, let's discuss, or hey, I think we should do a little less. It's anti-Ukraine. Him calling Zelensky a homosexual weirdo. It's against Ukraine in this sick way. And again, I say, as I did in the last segment, I don't understand where this is coming from other than they want to be opposed to Biden. And this is the way they know how to do it because Biden's being supportive of Ukraine. And at some point, you have to take off your partisan goggles and just support what's correct, not which stance is the most opposed to the people that I don't like. Maybe we could all unite around the idea that Ukraine should be supported in this situation, but very much not the stance of that crowd. And you notice how popular of a thing to say that was, even though he's just being childish and very surface level, and it's pretty enraging to watch. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the extra bonus show on the weekends, you can do so by going to lukebeasleyshow.com/membership. That's lukebeasleyshow.com/membership. Link in the description.